Today is the last session of this particular themed week. The particular dumb masteries, this part is called as an idea mastery. Dumb mastery by itself means be dumb. Yeah, dumb means the highest level of your enlightenment, whoever it is, in this entire world has happened when they kept their mouth shut. Yes or no? Whether it is Buddha, Mahavir, Ramakrishna Paramhans, Vivekananda, the moment they kept quiet, they got enlightened. And only then they started to speak. But what we do is the ulta. We first speak and then we feel enlightened. So Dhammasri is more of implementing. 2024, this is my words. This is my, you can say, my understanding and my experience speaks. This is a time when information is everywhere. Yes or no? The data is flooded in the world, right? But what is missing is the implementation and enacting on those data. We have got so much of amazing wisdom, but the problem is we have got very few and scanty implemented or executed tasks. We all have beautiful dreams, but the dreams would come to you only when the implementation and execution is done. So I am probably the only one guy I would like to probably push you for 80 to 90% of execution, and there is no need for learning. It's all there. Just follow the format of the people who have already been there, done it, and dusted it. You don't have to discover a new path. Not required. But the thing is, our human mind is always going for new ideas and new dimensions. So dumb mastery has been designed to probably tame your mind under your control. Yeah. So your brain is always getting distracted on anything which is new. I have created a complete detailed program called as Maya Manthan many years back, which is probably, if anyone can do this Maya Manthan, he might not have to learn anything about advertisement, media, human psychology, how do you create those kind of communication structures, and PR and many other such kind of things. This is the Mool Mantra, the root combination of it. Now coming to Dhammastri's 9 different dimensions. Since this is the last one, if you are watching this, might be from the next month, we might not be showcasing all these things on YouTube. We'll be keeping it on a private structure. We'll be inviting those people who are already inside the membership and they are paid subscribers as well, because we are taking it to a new dimension now. Dhammastri's 9 different dimensions, whatever I said, this connects with your health, wealth, relationship, spirituality, professionalism, business and commerce, and multiple other dimensions. So what you are watching on YouTube is only one part of that. That is also not fully done. This is called as idea mastery. In idea mastery, you will be able to see people practice certain things over a period of certain time for only 5 minutes to 10 minutes, which we'll be also doing it today. And in idea mastery, all these pointers are designed in a particular kind of a Vedic system and a science. This has been designed probably, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of years back. What we are trying to do is we are practicing it all through. All this data is also kept in a Facebook group privately, where you can scroll down and watch the last, not one, not two, not 100, not 1,000. We have got more than 3,000 to 4,000 of such amazing sessions that you have done. Each of the session, you can technically write a book on that. Each of the items are probably the topics that are put here has been meticulously been presented. As we are speaking to each other right now, we have designed more than around 60 to 70 weeks of programming already. And this is only possible when you start thinking in a different dimensions. Idea mastery to talk about, okay, is designed particularly in this time at 7 o'clock to 7:30. There is a reason for this. When you wake up in the morning, you are in a state of inertia. That means state of staying the same. And from suddenly you cannot jump into your work because your body, your mind, and many other things is not been tuned. So dumb mastery, idea mastery is something that can accelerate that process also. So usually when people wake up, they usually go for small rituals like breathing exercises, meditation, affirmations, yoga, and they start to do this. Now your body has started to get that momentum, but your mind has not. So for that kind of things, the morning situations and the time that you have is basically for your own development, own body, mind, spirituality, and mind. But when you look at what you need exactly from 8 o'clock onwards till the night 8 o'clock is a high level of an energy. If you want to grow in your life, the only way of growing is serving. And for serving, you need to learn how to master the art of communications. Because if you don't communicate, people will not come to know that you are ready to serve. So how do you multiply that? How do you go beyond that? So that is all we will be discussing it in the monetization structure today. So if you are watching this idea mastery, I would request you guys to stay back someplace or else skip this video. This video is not for you. So please, there are many other interesting things you can have a look. This will be a boring thing because this is what we are doing from last 3,000, 5,000 hours of every so many years now. And unfortunately, boring is beautiful. Boring is the thing that gives you a lot of money. Boring gives you practice. Boring gives you experience. Boring gives you authority. Boring gives you the mastery of one particular thing. It is not about knowing 10,000 different things. It is about knowing one thing, how correctly you have done. It is not about reading 10,000 books. It is about reading one book multiple times and implementing it to more than 10,000 times. So that is what is idea mastery is all about. That's why you will not see a lot of crowd here because people love innovation, but people don't want devotion. Unfortunately, idea mastery is all about devotion. If you have any kind of glitch in your mind, this is the place that you should not be. This is for only that 1% people. This is for those guys who wants to grow in their life in a different dimensions. So idea mastery has been designed into 4 different days. Every day, 5 minutes. The first day is called as the Monday where we share an idea. We share you our topic and we start working on that topic with 10 different ideas on how to do that. So the theme that we have for this month, this week, okay, is called as green living. So on Monday, as we did our idea mastery, we focused basically on what are the different dimensions and ecological friendly lifestyles that can change for the human betterment. And many of you guys have participated and you shared your ideas. All are awesome ideas, fantastic ideas. Someone said, let's ban the plastics. Then someone said, get into mud house, solar water or solar based kind of things, less of e-waste and many other such kind of things, which was fantastic. The second day, which is the Tuesday, here we work on a different dimension again, where we put the purpose to your idea. When the purpose and the idea gets together, your threshold energy for implementation or intent of implementation goes very high. At this date, on the same topic, we ask you to evaluate and choose the most impactful change that you can bring with this ecological new output and the ideas that you have. So people give a lot of purposes. They give reasons. Reason plus or purpose plus an idea becomes our direction. Did you get my point? A reason plus purpose. Reason or purpose plus the idea gives you a direction. Unfortunately, motivation without direction is a pure nonsense. There are some people, they will motivate you. Come on, Dada, you can do this. Yes. But if you don't tell me what to do, where to do, how to do, that motivation without direction is of no use. Yes or no? Are you guys getting this? So, but the thing is, people love motivation early morning because that's a kind of a boost. So here is the thing. On Wednesday, that was yesterday, we did the next part because the idea now has to be a map. It has to be a blueprint. So we did this entire blueprint stuff yesterday, which is called as materialization or actualizations. So I asked people to create a plan for adopting the such kind of sustainable lifestyles. And people came out with some fancy stuff, which are all okay. Today, we will go into the last part, which is called as monetization. Every idea which has a reason and a direction and a purpose, which has a kind of a proven step-by-step process or a map can be monetized. This is my structure, and I had been proving this from last more than 3,000 to 5,000 days, okay, of such kind of an event called the Jump Mastery. So today there is a link in front of you, and I would like to also share some pointers that has recently opened up. Once again, so all the responses are GDPR enabled. We don't disclose anybody's name, email ID, and phone number, and all those stuff. So this session is purely for the practice and the implementations. So just 1 second. Yeah. So yesterday, we saw some of the maps were like this. Okay, for example, biodegradable. So they said, okay, we can have a separate place for vegetables and all these things. Okay, so there is a map here. Okay, this person wants to go for solar, so he has got his own way how to find the solar and stuff like that. So there are different protocols. This is called as materialistic things. Now today, if that one idea, whatever is your idea, okay, that can be green living with terms of mud houses or organic or saving saving energy, or probably coming out of plastic and using organic, whatever. So okay, select one thing, and in this form, the form that you get here, in this form, after you have filled up your data, write down that one idea. Okay, first that one idea where you are working for. And here you need to write down 10 different ways by which you can add value to somebody's life with the same idea by which you can earn some money. Okay, earn some money. What can be those things by which you can add these things? Go. So as you are watching this, I'm going to give you exactly around 2 minutes, and you will be able to see. If you are not able to get some ideas, which is okay, try. You cannot be an Einstein on day one. That is okay. We understand that. So I'll be continuously talking to you. That's called as a positive noise, where I'll be adding some value in my talk. So your mind will be also listening to me and is forced to think in a particular dimension. Every day when you exercise this, every day, your mind is something. You do not need to go to a forest to go for meditations. You can do your meditations, you can do your focus things, you can be more concentrated in your urban disturbing zone as well. So this is all about how you are taming your mind towards a particular direction. As I'm talking to you, I'm also instructing you, go and do that thing. Give me 10 different dimensions how you can monetize things, how you can monetize those lifestyles, that ecological lifestyles that you have mentioned. Okay. So with that, we'll give you like another 1 minute and 30 seconds. So where you can write down all these pointers. Don't write long essays, just write 2 words or 3 words. How can you monetize this? Okay. This exercise itself is so powerful that will bring you out of any problem, any stress situations, wherever you are. You are not probably able to see this thing right now. It's like climbing a mountain step by step. Once you have traveled around 100 days, then only when you look down, you will understand, oh, acha, I have come so far. Yeah. So write down your one idea that is in my life and my time. And this is what you are going to do. So your main idea is here. And here is your business idea. How are you going to monetize this? And once you have done, we'll open up certain things, and we'll give you some areas where you can share your thoughts as well. So there are 10 areas how to monetize this. So just to give you an insight, people have written multiple things, right? So this person says, carry cotton and jute bag. So how can you monetize this idea? Okay, this person says plastic causing a lot of problem. Fine. So no to plastic bottle. Then what? How do you monetize that? What are the different dimensions of monetizations? Okay. So mud house. Fine. So how do you monetize that? So I think time is almost up. Okay, I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Yeah. I hope you have now filled up your formats. Right. Okay. Let's see how many of you guys are participating. Go, go, go. Press the submit button. Done. Done. Even if it is half done also, no problem. Just do it. It's okay. Okay. So we have a tendency when you reach around 5th point, it is a different thing. When you, after the 3rd point, you will have a tough time. Okay. You will have a tough time. 4th time, little bit more tougher. The point you go to 9, it will be the toughest one. And 10th one is again the easiest one. Why? Because by the time you have reached 9, your body is biologically and your mind psychologically is pushing you to do that thing. This is a science. This is not any other thing. This is not tantra mantra. This is a science. It is called as Zygarnik effect. You will always try to finish the last part of your word. Again, I'm telling you, there are a lot of scientific advancement has been happened. So there is another thing which is called as Parkinson's structure, where he says, if you have decided the work to be done in 5 hours, it will take 5 hours. But the moment you decide the work to be done in probably less than 2 hours, that is also possible, provided you think and you react and you connect all these points in the same way. So today, I think many of people have participated. Go, 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 participate. All right. So let's take some examples here. Okay. Let's take some examples. All right. So save trees. Okay. Save trees. So this person says this person has attempted around 20%. So I think he's starting out here. For development of trees has been cut, but it can be transferred from one place to another place. Okay. How are you going to monetize? Save trees, fine. Okay. Give life to old trees, roots. Again, you are going very, what should I say, philosophical. Look, I love philosophy, but philosophy with empty stomach is bad. So philosophy with, how do you do this? Now save trees, right? I don't know. Who was the person who has written? I have no idea. I will not disclose also. Look, I was a part of a community called as Tarumitra. Tarumitra was an initiative done probably around 30 years back, by a Britisher in India. Okay, unfortunately, it was a British guy and supported by the local Indians. I come from a mining belt where there is a lot of deforestation happens. And this gentleman wanted to recreate the afforestations almost 30 years back. So he went to each school. He took some few people, and I was one of them. And he gave some endangered species of plants to be put into the soil and to be nurtured for a period of around 3 months. And for doing this, he created a community. He created events, music, dance around trees, and to make the kids aware of the importance of trees and roots and many other things. So creating that event, we had to register that time with 5 rupees. How many of you guys are able to say the art of monetization? Hello, are you able to see? You want to save trees? You can save only one or two, or you can plant some one or two. But when you work as a team, so I have another friend of mine. His name is Karthik. He is the one of the guys who has revolutionized something called the seed ball technique in India. He has planted more than 2.5 crores of this seed balls. He has made cow dung cakes and with some other stuff, and he has put a seed inside it, and he has taken the school college, Navodaya school. How many of you guys know have heard of this Navodaya group of school? So he has invested his energy because he was an alumni of it. He took this movement to the next dimension. He went even to the national level also. He got connected by a lot of NGOs, and definitely he has got a lot of funds that poured in. Why I'm telling you, this is all science. This is not anything to do with philosophy. When you take little bit of responsibility, you will tend to attract more people's attention and thereby the money. When you go to the next level, which is called as ownership level, I want to save my world, then you will see people are automatically coming to you. The same thing is happening with Sadhguru as well. He can make around 10 crores a day. Why? Because he is doing something which is not a national movement, it is a world level movement. Right? Are you guys able to see this? With just 2 ideas, I gave you how to monetizations. So are you guys able to see? If you want to save trees, you can write certain things, create a video, send it across, and still you can charge money. You can create awareness among kids, parents, different kind of workers in different kind of employees. What will happen if they put trees? You can create a new movement. Okay. For example, if you want to, this is what I have done. I have already done a lot of things with real estate people. We have created small plants, based out of cocoa powder and cocoa pit and all those things. We have put the things. and it became a very sensational gift item. I'm talking about 15 years back, which is a gifting thing. Gifting a plant is something that I started around 15 to 17 years back with the CREDI, Consortium of Real Estate Associations in India, where all the builders were been given these ideas and concept to work on. And each one is priced now. Are you guys able to see? We can create this. So you can get money out of creating a merchandise just by saving life. I mean, saving a tree. You can create event around it. You can create books, events, coaching sessions, learning sessions about different kind of things. You can have a medicinal plant store. So there are many places in Bangalore, in North India, where there is a forest, which is a medicinal forest. You can take people for an excursion and you can charge them some money and you can tell them about what is the benefit of each plant, how to use that thing. Many of you guys who are suffering from arthritis, joint pain, and all these things, there is a very simple plant called as moringa. Now I can give an entire direction of how to use moringa resins to take your knee pain and joint pain. Why I'm telling you this? Because I've spent almost 8 years in TKR, total knee replacements with multiple doctors in multiple places on all dimensions of allopathy, Ayurvedic, Unani, Siddha, and multiple things. This works like amazing, but they will not teach you why. Because the pharmaceutical companies, they don't want you to learn this because their business will be endangered. Why I'm sharing you all this information? Now you can create a movement out of it. You can make certain things as an awareness protocol. I can teach you how to make all this resins to the oil, and I can give that video. I can charge you X. You can be overnight. You can be a person who can take care of people's joint pains. Awesome. You can create campaigns out of it. You can create spiritual events around trees. Yes or no? You can tell the science behind this. You can give all this event. Everything is monetizable with only one idea. I'm still talking. I can keep on talking about this. Why? Because I'm doing this from past 25, 30 years. How many of you guys are able to see monetizable structures? Just give me a high five. People who are watching this video, okay? Ideas anyone can give, but how do you execute it? And I have done that. I've done that executions. I think my marketing system and whatever I learned from marketing very early age, I was this. Yeah. At very early age in that group called Tarumitra, they gave me the plant and we are supposed to give it to uncle and aunties of that area. So I used to go to each of the places along with some 3, 4 small kids along with me, and I used to have a notebook. How many of you guys remember the math notebooks with the cross? We'll have small squares. I used to write their names in pencil, and I used to go every week to tick mark if the plant is alive or not. We are there putting water and not. And let me tell you, when my mentor, he expired, he told me these things. That at that point of time, he, while cleaning the house, he has got some 4 of such kind of notebooks. And he said that, how did you get to know about this guy? Because they were the top level people in my society, which other kids could not do. I was able to do. So I had been to the governor's building also. I've been to the superintendent of police also. I've been to the Gunda's place also. I've been to the minister and the MLA also. But are you guys getting this? This is something that I've done when I was just a kid. Nowadays, kids cannot come out of their house also because they're completely involved in using some games with their thumbs. Now, with such kind of an activity, you can create multiple zones. Not only you can monetize, but you can creating some good source. So this is one example. I just quickly share you some of the other things what people have participated today. Okay, this is the power of monetizations. Okay, the moment you learn about other people and engage them. This person talks about solar energy. Solar energy is a lot of things. You can create an event of inviting school kids for probably how to repurpose the solar energy to multiple things. You can create those kind of exhibitions. You can charge money again. How the solar thing works again. What is the root cause? Why were we not doing it again? So you can become a distributor of solar panels and batteries. That is a bigger thing, guys. That's a bigger thing. Yes, you can start with small things. Like you can become a consultant of how to use solar systems in your existing rooms and residential apartments, right? You can create an event around it. You can invite some people. You can charge them more. Yes or no? You can invite an SME, subject matter expert. Then you can probably have multiple. You can make money through sponsorships. There are a lot of solar companies are there, solar water heater, solar power cooker, so many things are there. Provide services. You can do repair services of solar plants. Yeah, amazing. So those are all the, again, these ideas has to be implemented. Okay, veg manure and cell manure. Yeah, absolutely. Organic manure are of very high demand. You can do vermicomposting. You can do organic farming. Cocoa pit. I don't know if you know this. Cocoa pit. It's an organic way of using certain things which has a lot of nutrition values for the roots of the trees. Okay. You can create a session online and offline just to tell them the power of how to save their organic waste and convert into biofuel or biofertilizers. How to create a kitchen garden, and you can still have your own homegrown things. Uh, so there is a beautiful thing that I have done in the past is I ask people, okay, with a small pot, with a small seed, every day keep that seed and that pot, in front of you in your work desk, and add 1 spoon of water. 1 spoon of water in the morning, 1 spoon of water in the evening, and check your growth and check the plant's growth. So you will see under your directions, the plant would have grown to a very full-blown, a better, bigger plant in some time. Check your growth. So there is like an invisible accountability partner in the form of a plant. Yes or no? Okay. Now you can do all these things. You can create an entire dimensions. You can create a community. You can talk about it, share your thoughts, what you have done. Boom. So I don't know if you know this. Just 1 second. It is, what is the name? I'll just tell you. This is a very beautiful thing that I learned yesterday. Just give me 1 sec. I'll just show it to you.
Is he frozen? Yeah, let him join. So in the meantime, everybody got a different angle to the monetization, right?
Yes, coach, yes.
Yeah. There he is, back.
Sorry, my internet was instable. So
Welcome back.
just to share with you, there is something called as 37 hard. Anyone knows about this? 37 hard or 75 hard. Some people do 108 hard or 111 hard. So these are different challenges people take. Someone takes 5 hard. So uh, this part is called as a challenge. It's called hard. So you can do certain challenges. Like for example, the people who does 37 hard, they usually do this 5 to 6 things. They will take 4 liter of water every day. They will read a book almost 17 to 20 pages every day. They will do a 45 minutes of an exercise in the morning and 45 minutes of the exercise outdoor every day. Okay. They will do certain spiritual practices, whatever spiritual practices for at least like 20 minutes. They will connect with this. So these are challenges. How many of you guys would love to have such kind of challenges in your life? Okay. Every day. You have to do this every day. So some people do it for 5 days, then they have 15 days. What we do in FEST, okay, if you guys do not know what is FEST, FEST means Finance Excellence Strategy Technocrats, where we teach people how to close deals and understand the different dimensions of business. It's a very different dimension of human psychology that probably exists in our present educational industry. So when you do this 37 days of this hard, so there is a particular food that you eat, there is a particular regime that you follow, there is a different rituals of you, there's a different human psychology, there are different consumptions of liquid and solid diets, and there are different physical activities that happens in the entire thing. So you can create such challenges. You can invite people. You can register in a small amount and still make a lot of money. Are you guys able to see every idea is monetizable? Hello, every idea is monetizable. So with that, we'll come to today's sessions at the end. I think there are a lot of people who have participated. Please excuse me, I might not go through all the things. Yeah, I'm sure if you have got some ideas, you have got some monetizable structure to work on this, right? So green funds to buy plastic shaders. Yeah, absolutely, plastic shaders. Nowadays, government of India is giving a lot of fundings for small scale industries to do that. IT devices, IT services, collaboration with company with manufacturing OEM servers, make an agreement with them, have a clear cut deal. Okay, but how is the green thing here, buddy? What is the green thing about here? So these are all you are talking about. Start earning monthly income. No, you are not understanding. You need to collaborate things with the topic, and then probably with your whatever you are doing. How do you? Today was called as green living. Okay, the topic is green living. So this person has added something, but technically it is not acceptable here because you're out of the theme. Okay, so I think with that, let's open up the session. Okay, you can write your names and you can share 30 seconds of your realizations today. What is happening? Write down your names as I'm talking to you. What is happening is people call it as transformation. I say transformation is a completely a bogus dimension to me. If you don't have life in your, that prana, we call it as the soul, that is called transcendence. Transcendence is called pran pratishtha. Agar pran pratishtha hi nahi hoga, to pran ka rupantaran kahan se hoga? Impossible. Right? Go ahead, Chief. Let me hear from you guys. I want all of you guys to participate. Go ahead.
Sure.
No problem. Go ahead.
Well, Dada, good morning, everybody. Dada, I think it's very powerful thing to because I just got an idea through Instagram. So that guy is selling ash, that ash. जो घर में लाइक पहाड़ों में तो बड़ा कॉमन होता है सर्दियों में we generate lot of ash. People throw it away, and I just got to know that are selling that ash again for a good cost again.
Yeah.
And they're selling it it is a good quality wood, like ashes, and it is being sold at a very good price. That can be a very good business, I think.
Yeah. Teach them about a tree. Take an old dead tree which is not there. Create an event around it. Create a bonfire. Let them enjoy this. Charge them again. Make them sing, dance, and play. You can charge again. Teach them how to sing. Teach them how to dance. Teach them how to be merry, and give them something to do with their life. Take their pain out, and when the bonfire is out with that ash, you can still create a powder and give it back to them as a vibhuti, right? As I said, every idea is monetizable. So great, and ask them to share their experience and testimonial. You can bring the next batch of people. Awesome, right? Good. Yes, next person, please.
Thanks for today's session, Dada. So, what I understand is not only the specific material of the topic that can be monetized, but it's the complete ecosystem surrounding it. Yeah. So that's my realization for today. Dada. Thank you.
Awesome, good. Coach, over to you, and then we'll close this. People who are watching this on YouTube, and if you found this is a very powerful thing that you can do in your life, it is the 30 minutes of an exercise where we share, where we meet people. Everything is science. Everything is science. Probably if you want to come in here, why we do all these things, why we meet also at this point of time, there is a reason. Because this is a indirect way of induction. It's a high conductive place where you are learning. Your mind is at par with other people. You'll be able to see what's happening otherwise. Coach, over to you for 30 seconds, then we'll switch off the meeting. And we'll see you in the next week.
Today I understood the depth with which we can go. Not only the main area, all the associated areas. And I went to the next level where how do you market this? Right? How do you basically bring yourself in the forefront? So some of the stuff that you teach in Fest and other areas, really give in-depth knowledge about these and be really productive and earn money. So different levels, different penetration, depth, and I see the whole connection overall. So I advise everybody to inquire, connect with us to get details about other programs that are available where they can really go to the depth and not only learn about this, but implement and make money.
Awesome. So with that, we are coming to the end. I will have a small announcement to be done. So every month we do one session of monthly meeting. And this monthly meeting is a 3-hour structure where we have a lot of new dimensions. We share you books, we give you some gifts and hacks and a lot of stuff. We also invite some people, okay, who share their entire world's wisdom in less than 15 minutes. These people are called as God, Guru of the day or guest of the day. And we have reached out to certain people. And this week, or probably this coming week, we usually do it on the third Wednesday of every month. And this week, this coming week, we have also invited somebody. We have invited a couple of people, and the person whom I'm about to talk to you, he is an ex-chancellor of Haryana University. He is a national level professor, been awarded with presidential awardee as well, and he has written a lot of books and all these things. He's more than a hexagenarian, and this person is going to share you because he is also a professor of economics, and he has been supporting with more than 8 to 9 different universities across the world. So I'm privileged to invite such person. We'll be talking about how economic works and how business works in different dimensions. We talked purely business. If you are not a business person, then probably this session might not be interesting to you. But if you're a spiritual person, I think business is the best spirituality according to me. It is the only way by which you can take away somebody's pain and you can give him a new dimension, new life to his living structure. So the next, if you want to enroll to this monthly meeting, we have got 4 free slots. You have to write, please invite me and invite me for monthly meeting and send it to office@dramitnath.in. And this 4 invitees would be referred by you. So that's it. Like if you want to watch this, we have got only 4 slots. It is not for everyone. This is a 3-hour system. They get to learn multiple things about the present economics, what is happening around, what businesses you should focus, what businesses you should not focus, how to run systems. You'll get some power wisdoms out there. We'll share you certain books. These are things on every month. We share you only one book. We share you a video. We share you the life journey of an achiever, and we tell him about the 10 different dimensions of why he achieved that. We learn from different people, and then we go to some of the people who have achieved certain things. So this is a complete structure, which is now was spoken by one of the most expensive CXO trainer of India. He says this is worth more than 3 lakhs by itself. That is his dimension. Thank you so much. So with that, I'll end my session here. My name is Dr. Amit, and let's connect for a beautiful, amazing time the next time. Bye-bye. Take care. See you on the next event. The next that we have, I forgot to tell you. Okay. The next topic that we have is going to be called as the music for life. The next topic on next Monday is called as music for life. And you're going to see how we'll ideate certain things, we'll validate certain things on Tuesday, and monetize on the other side on the next Thursday. I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye. Take care.